Hello, dear viewer. Thank you for clicking on my YouTube video. My name is JL Hanna, and I'm continuing a series of videos where I chronicle my time on Nostrum WoW, which is a private server that runs on Wrath of the Lich King. It's progressive. It goes in brackets. It goes, we did 1 to 19, and now we're in phase 2. Phase 1 ended last week. Phase 2 started last Friday. So we are now in phase 2, which is level 19 to 29. This week I've played a good amount. I got my main. My main character is my priest. I'm pretty happy with it. I had a good time playing dungeons. I recorded a decent amount of time in those dungeons, but I never really felt like there's anything super interesting to say. So I didn't have a video out that I felt was concise. And now it's the end of the week, and since my goal is to put one of these videos out every week, I got to do a video, and you have to watch it. You have to watch it. So what I want to do is talk about how my plans on the server have changed as I've been playing, and as we've entered phase 2. I have a better sense of what the server is like. I have a better sense of what the progressive nature of the server is like. The community votes on how long we want each phase to be, and we voted for 4 weeks on phase 2. Well, it is at the end of 1 week now, and I am more or less done playing my priest, which is my main, and I just did a bunch of dungeons. I had a lot of fun doing those dungeons. I think on the next phase, when I do dungeons on my priest, I'll have a better idea of a couple videos that I might want to put out. But unfortunately, for the next 3 weeks now, there's really not going to be any content for my priest. Pretty much done on that one. I guess I will go ahead and show you where my priest is at. Right, so as a result of doing the dungeons, I got pretty good gear. Got the Gnomer helm. Like, all of these are pretty solid. Very desirable. This chest piece is funny. It's a crit rating chest, right? This gives me a like 2% crit at this level, which I think is pretty cool. I got inspiration, and so crit heals are pretty nice, and I like that. So this is a nice chest piece. The rest is a BOE. The boots are weak, but otherwise we have fairly solid, pretty solid gear from running all those dungeons, because I just did dungeons from 19 to 29. Some of the things that I recorded this week were about, like, I wanted to get my UI fixed up quite a bit. My tidy plates they're all stacked and stuff, and they overlap, and I don't like that, especially when I'm trying to snipe things for spirit tap. Then also grid. I set up grid so that the dispels it'd show me what I was dispelling whenever it was moused like on each of them. There was also the corners. I wanted the corners set up just right, and that sort of thing. But the issue with that in a video was that it took like 2 minutes. It took me like 2 minutes. It was just like type grid, go into the options, boom, boom, boom. So that's not a very solid video. I was able to get do an enchant in the dungeon, which I had hoped to do with enchanting. Got to tank some HP on his chest, and I felt good about that. Then additionally, I did dungeons with some people in the guild, which was cool. I don't really want to go super into it because I feel bad telling. I don't know how I feel yet about, do I want to share information about people, the experiences I'm having in the guild, without them being cool with it. So I kind of feel I'm not so certain on that. I'll know more in the future as time goes on, as I make better friends, that sort of thing. But yeah, that was pretty much it on the priest. I mean, I just did dungeons. I got all my gear. I did a lot of spirit tap sniping, which I want to make a video of that, just like a funny, like frag video basically, but it's just me killing mobs for spirit tap when I have low mana, and it's just real clutch. At this point, my gear is so good, I don't even, it's just not, it's just silly basically. I'm just full mana all the time. But in the 30 to 39 bracket, I definitely will make a video spirit tap sniping. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about my priest right now. So I'm gonna move on and we'll talk more about how I'm changing based on my longer term plans on Nostrum. So as regards the other characters, I had in my first video an idea on what characters I wanted to play and what I wanted to do with them. And the thing is, as time goes on, as I kind of understand my own interest in playing the game, as I understand how much there is to do on these progressive servers when there's so much time in between the phases. And for the record, I think the phases will probably be shorter in the future, but you never know. Maybe 3 weeks, that's still pretty long. But the thing is, I basically know at this point how much I want to play. And I know pretty confidently that I don't want to play 3 alts for each phase. There's or 4 alts even with the mage, which I'll get to in a second. And the other thing is, whenever they introduce a new phase, the prior phase gets bonus XP. So 1 to 19 right now gets double experience. And then once you hit 20, or when you hit 19 rather, you go to one-time experience. So if I'm going to be playing alts and I'm not really spending that much time on them, then I would way rather do it when they have double XP. So like this Warlock, and I don't think I'm going to play Warlock, but if I did, I would only want to play this Warlock with bonus XP because I have minimal interest. The Hunter, kind of a similar deal, but the Mage, which I'll get into, is something that I think I will have as my actual alt. I guess I can get into that right now. So Mage is like, I made a Mage Friday night after, or Sunday night after work, and I was tired and everything, and I was just having so much fun blasting, you know? Like, I just love the way you play a mage. By the way, I logged in and this guy was attacking me, so I frost no. Yeah, it's rough times. But I love chunking the fireballs. I love all the control you get. I just really enjoy mage, and I realized that I was playing it and I was like smiling and stuff. It's like, oh man, this is so much fun. This is just a fun class, even at the low levels. And Mage was what I first was playing in Turtle WoW, and I really had a great time playing Mage in Turtle WoW. As a matter of fact, I was going back and looking through some of my old clips from when I was playing in Turtle WoW. I started recording on Turtle WoW because I was raid leading Next Ramus, and I wanted to watch my own videos back and like see how I was doing and like kind of improve on it and everything. But so I recorded some videos, and there's a couple clips where I had just gotten full tier 2 with another one focus, and it kind of made me laugh. So I'll put that one in right here. I had also remembered recording all the sound effects. There was like an add-on where you could play a sound effect whenever a certain thing came on, and whenever I would hit like 75 or 80% threat or something, it said, "Daddy, chill."
Daddy, chill.
And I loved it, but I don't know if I'd have to look for that video. But the point is, I enjoy Mage. It's my second favorite overall class to play in the actual world and everything. I had wanted to, when I came back to play like classic games, I wanted to play a Frost Mage in TBC Arena. There wasn't any particular TBC servers I was interested in playing on, so I was like, okay, Turtle WoW is this big private server that's successful, I'll go play on there. All of which is to say I enjoy Mage, and when I actually made it and I played it, and I named him LJ just like this, I was like, no, this is the guy. Undead Mage, I like it. This is my true alt, and I could feel it, you know what I mean? This is the one. So I'm definitely going to make videos on this guy. Probably the next couple weeks will be LJ the Mage videos while we wait for the next phase. I'm pretty sure I do want to play the Shaman still, But I think that's going to be something that happens when I get real bored and there's like nothing to do. This will probably be like 2 weeks from now or something when I'm just not doing anything. And it's like, okay, I will play the shaman. The thing I realized is priest is just, it's just so satisfying to heal in dungeons on the priest. You've got, you've got dispel, you've got shield, you have a heal over time, you have a fast heal, you have a slow heal. You have remove disease, you have fade, you have holy nova, you have fear ward. Just like every spell, obviously priest is built for being the fun or the most interactive and interesting healer. Offensive dispel, defensive dispel, you know what I mean? Whereas on the shaman, you are meleeing and casting one heal. You can drop totems, but that's really about it. You know, it's I just think priest is more interesting, so I'm not feeling that drive to play on the shaman so much. But this might be later on as phase two drags on, if you will. So that's pretty much it. Played the priest this week. Did dungeons. I had a lot of fun playing, but that's my thing. Where if I'm just having fun and I'm enjoying myself, there's not that much to say exactly. There's not that much to talk about. And that's happened the last time I played the priest. I got to 19 and it was like, bam, I'm there already. I want to do it again. So I made the shaman. But this week, yeah, I played the priest. It was fun. I decided to make the mage alt. I'm actually going to have this mage. I imagine next week my video will be on my getting my mage to 29. And then those will be my two characters. It'll be priest, mage. Hopefully I do something more with the guild. Maybe I'll ask them if they're cool with me making a video. We can maybe have a guild event. We'll see. Um, but that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been doing in this week and next week, Mage maybe. And I put out another video today. It's my journal. It's my longer term plans for the channel. It's kind of like how I got to YouTube. Um, I'm going to be doing a I'm going to make an intentional overhaul where I spend more time getting my videos done in a way where there is more intentionality and I'm growing as a YouTube maker, as a video maker, and all that stuff. If you're watching and you watch this, I appreciate you very much. Please subscribe, like, comment, all those good things. I'm going to intentionally try to grow this YouTube channel, and I'm going to do a good job at it. And I hope to see you guys around. Thank you very much. Goodbye.